There's a new frontrunner in the race to become Japan's next prime minister. The government's top spokesman, Yoshihide Suga, has formally announced his bid to take over from Shinzo Abe.
一人の政治家として安倍政権を支えた者として今なすべきことは何か熟慮をしてまいりました。そして私は自由民主党総裁選挙に立候補する決意をいたしました。
The 71-year-old has emerged as the frontrunner after winning the backing of the party's largest faction. He says he will continue the work of Mr Abe, whom he has served for years as a close advisor. Mr Suga faces two main competitors. Shigeru Ishiba, former defense minister and a vocal Abe critic, is popular among the public. And former Foreign Minister Fumio Kishida, who was thought to be Mr Abe's preferred successor. A leadership election will be held on the 14th of September. A parliamentary vote will follow 2 days later, with lawmakers expected to endorse the new LDP leader as prime minister. Michio Ishida tells us more.
If Shinzo Abe is the longest-serving prime minister, the longest-serving chief cabinet secretary is Yoshihide Suga. Mr. Suga was initially thought to be not so keen to succeed Mr. Abe, but he explained he has worked so long with Mr. Abe and should take up what's been left to deal with the COVID-19 pandemic and pursue social and economic activity to save jobs and companies. Mr. Suga was raised a farmer's son in Akita, northern Japan. He didn't want to do farming, left Akita to work in a small carbon box factory in Tokyo, then went to a private university. He developed an interest in politics, won a seat in Yokohama City Assembly before securing a parliamentary seat in 1996. As Internal Affairs Minister, he introduced a new tax declaration system to support rural areas. He pushed for attracting foreign tourists to promote the local economy. These are policies he claims are from his time in both the countryside and the big cities. He intends to pursue Abenomics with an aggressive monetary policy, fiscal consolidation, and growth strategy. His foreign policy, too, will be a continuation of what Mr. Abe has left. He will try to meet with Mr. Kim Jong-un to resolve the issue of Japanese abducted to North Korea, sustain good ties with the United States, and make efforts towards a peace treaty with Russia. His top priority for now is on COVID-19. Chances of him winning the party election already looks high. LDP election this time will place more weight on votes by the lower and upper house members. Big factions of the LDP have already announced they will support Mr. Suga. Michio Ishida, CNA, Tokyo.